Okay, so you're going to take your steel ruler and you're going to use your scribe to make a mark at 10 millimeters from the end and also at 40 millimeters from the end. And use your engineer's square, take it right up to the edge so that it's nice and parallel, and then you are just going to scribe a line. So scratch that line into the surface of the steel bar. Okay, and then you're going to turn it around and find the centre of those lines that you've just scribed. So with a Sharpie, measure, find the halfway point and just put a dot. And then you're going to use a centre punch, which is the one on the left, so the slightly thicker one. Okay, it's less sharp than a scribe. You're going to put it on that dot and you're going to use a hammer to punch an indentation where you have put a mark. And that's going to help the pillar drill, so the drill bit, to gain purchase on the surface of your steel and to not slide around on there, so that you can drill a hole where you want it. Now, when I'm using the pillar drill, I'm pressing firmly so that I'm trying to get through the bar, but I'm not pressing it down too hard because I don't want to snap the drill bit. And you can see that every so often I'm lifting it up so that I release the swarf. So the swarf is these little bits of metal that come off and wrap around the drill bit. So that's the swarf. And it's really, really sharp and it gets quite hot. So be careful. Make sure that it's not going on your hands, and that's why we've got the guard in place. So you want to go all the way through. So pressing down firmly, but also every so often lifting it up to release the swarf. And you can get the technician to oil this as you're doing it if you need to, if it's not going through the bar. So it should look like this. You're going to do a 7mm hole near the end and a 5mm a little bit further away from it. So now we're going to put a tapered edge onto the end of the bar, so the other end that's not drilled. I'm measuring 40mm in from that end, and with my Sharpie I'm just putting a mark on that edge all the way around like that. Okay, and then I'm going to use my file to file that tapered end. So you can see that I'm using the file, I'm putting my hand on the top of the file and my other hand on the handle, and I'm just running it across, moving it up and down. So I'm trying to take more off the end so that we get a tapered finish. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in a moment. There we go. That's kind of what I want to achieve. It's going to be a little bit deeper than that once I've finished filing, so it should look like this. That's what we're trying to aim for, so that it's a bit more rounded at the end. So you can see I've taken more material off at the end, so it gives it a bit more of a rounded appearance.